Don't cross to the wrong side of Sesame Street. Superman's super opening. Bye-bye, Rye. Brand new day. Old school Spidey. Da boys. Let's swoon over Dune. Too soon. Under the moon. All of that and so much more on News Dump. But first, Mac. Elmo, no!
Scotty, no. I don't know what happened, Goop. Presumably, Elmo got hacked and didn't turn into a
let's
racist.
jump on this real quick, all right? Elmo claims he was hacked.
Elmo got not even political, just started throwing jabs at old D. Trump. Started talking about Jewish folks, and it was like extended thing. It was couple tweets. He's replying to tweets. It got wild.
Yeah, if you want to see what Elmo said, give it a goose. We're not going to say any of that on the air. We don't need that tracked back to us. Also, I've seen a rumor. You know who hacked him?
Who?
Oscar.
Oscar, why are you such a grouch?
Sesame Street has said that they have secured the account and they have fixed it. But what a day.
What a day.
What a terrible, terrible day. News Dump. The movie X-Men, the one from the year 2000, has turned 25.
2000. That also introduced Kevin Feige to us.
Yeah.
And gave him a chance to start working with Marvel properties, Marvel Studios. So, I mean, we talked about it a few weeks ago, how important that movie was when we did our tier book for the year 2000. X-Men is very vital to the success of all of the comic book movies today. So
and us.
To X-Men. Yeah, to us as well. I also had to mention Inception also came out 15 years ago in my top 4 movies of all time.
When I say that we're successful, we're not. We're just here. We don't do it for the success. We don't do it for anything. I know one of my favorite commenters on YouTube now keeps on telling us to go and see Megan 2.0. It's on our list. We're going to go do it.
It's not on my list.
I believe that they've also they've said a couple times, I can't believe you guys don't have more followers. That's on you. That's on all of you.
Probably because we're not doing Megan reviews.
Also because we're not very good at this. We're just here. We're doing this for fun.
Yeah.
I would like more money, though. I would like money in general, I guess.
That would be nice.
I have nothing. Nothing. You know what else I just saw on one of those Instagram accounts? That this is the week, July 19th, 1995, 30th anniversary of Clueless.
Oh, how about that? That's, I wouldn't say that was a formative movie for us, but I would say that's a quintessential 90s movie.
Other television shows that were released during this week in the history, Kenan and Kel got its debut.
How about that? Look at you. You're just busting out fun facts now.
Of course, the second episode of Kenan and Kel is the best episode they ever had. They touched the sun with that episode. That's when Kel dropped the tuna or dropped the screw in the tuna.
I have heard you quote that.
I'm not going to do it right now.
Way too many times.
But just that 1 minute of television, I don't think anyone's ever done anything better. It's Kel admitting to dropping the screw in the tuna and then just dragging his legs in there. Kenan, we're still boys, right? Love it. News Dump. Over at the box office this past weekend, Superman flew to the number 1 spot domestically, $122 million, $217 worldwide. But because it went woke, it lost in Korea and China.
So Korea and China are anti-woke? This is an immigrant story.
I don't know. This is the first time I've seen Variety or THR actually reporting on a movie losing in China or Korea. It was weird.
I'm assuming Regurgitory was number 1 in Korea. I don't know what the top 3 was in China.
It was Jurassic World won both those countries.
Yeah, that makes sense. That was the Regurgitory joke I made. Goo, some more Superman stuff coming out of the weekend and coming out of the first few days here. James Gunn is reportedly considering TV spinoffs for both Mr. Terrific and Jimmy Olsen. How do you feel about that?
It would be both of them together in a show, right?
Yeah, it would be a buddy cop.
I don't mind that if that's the case. I don't need either of them separate.
I would be curious as to what a Jimmy Olsen show would be.
Just him banging chicks? What else would it be? That's what he does in the movie.
Yeah, I don't know how you would build out a Jimmy Olsen show. I don't know how you would make that interesting. I mean, maybe James Gunn is the one guy that could do it, but that would be weird.
You know that Nicholas Hoult, he played Lex Luthor in the movie.
That's
and
right.
He was asked what he hopes for the future of Lex Luthor, and he said to destroy Superman.
Lex Luthor's future.
Mm-hmm. That's a good rhyme.
Yeah.
And then James Gunn was asked somewhere about the sequel to Superman, when it'll come out, and then he said, I quote, define Superman 2.
I have a feeling, and obviously he's not trying to copy the MCU. I have a feeling that Superman is sort of going to operate as the Iron Man movies did in the MCU, at least in phase 1, that the Iron Man movies sort of paced that first phase. And I feel like Superman and Supergirl are going to be the pacers for this universe.
Number 2 at the box office is Jurassic World Rebirth. Somehow, $40 million.
I don't know how. Word of mouth is not good.
No.
It's up to 232 domestic, over 500 million worldwide.
Yeah, the label of critic proof is true for this.
I guess so, because this movie stinks, and the last 2 kind of stunk too.
F1 the movie, 13 million domestic. It is now at 393 worldwide.
Yeah, great success.
Great success. How to Train Your Dragon, the live action one, 8 million over the weekend, 240 domestic, 560 worldwide.
Another nicely done movie. I'll probably get to that when it hits streaming, but I've never seen the animated movies. So if any of our listeners are a fan of that franchise, could you let me know if I should watch the animated movies?
And finally, 5th is Elio, and it is now at 117 worldwide.
I might catch that in the theaters this week. I've been looking forward to that. You made me watch the stupid fucking dinosaur movies, so
right. But if it's Thursday, you're gonna say, wait a second, Smurfs is out. I gotta go see Smurfs.
Did you see AMC, by the way? Cheap tickets on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So
oh, really?
That's some incentivization. And
right,
is that a word? Incentivizing movie going.
Smurfs isn't out until Thursday, though.
Yeah. How was it?
It's not very good.
How was Rihanna?
You know what they kind of did? Because they keep on calling it Rihanna's Smurf movie, Smurfs movie, whatever it's called. They're hiding the fact that the main actor in it, the main voice in it, is James Corden.
Oh, I did not know he was attached to the project at all.
I didn't know that at all. And then the movie starts, and I'm like, who's this no-name Smurf? That's his name, by the way, no-name Smurf. And it's a lot of James Corden, who I would say is not a good voice actor.
Probably because he sounds just like James Corden.
That would be the exact reason why. News dump. Mac, tell us all about what's next for the DCU.
So we just talked about Gunn, Superman, going forward, how this DCU is going to look and what their main plan is. So their goal is to reestablish all of its iconic characters. So we're talking about Batman, Wonder Woman, etc. And ultimately, they're going to unite in a new Justice League movie. I'm assuming that's probably 5 years away.
Zoltan.
Their goal for each and every year, 2 live-action movies, which I think we'll start with next year. Multiple TV shows.
So Gunn has already talked about this, though, is that if what they have as their goal does not meet what they want, they're going to push it off. They're not going to force out 2 movies or a television show or anything like that.
Yeah, so the only thing I'm a little worried about, and we've seen this with the MCU, is the TV shows just don't have the same juice as the movies.
No.
So they're planning on a lot of television shows, including one animated show every year. So
we like the juice.
I don't know how that's going to work out. But the movies we've got planned in development going forward here is Supergirl, coming out June 2026. Directed by Craig Gillespie, written by Ana Nogueira. Then we have Clayface, September of 2026, written by Mike Flanagan and Hossein Amini. James Watkins directing. So those are the 2 immediate things that'll be brought into the DCU. And then we have the Batman Part 2 planned for October 1st, 2027. And clearly this is a part of what DC is doing going forward. It's going to be really interesting to see. So we talked about this. So go listen to our Superman episode if you've seen.
Yeah, do that
a little bit there. It's pretty clear that Pattinson's Batman can't operate in this world where Superman is.
I disagree.
They have already started treading upon multiverse stuff. so that doesn't rule out that we won't see them on the same screen.
I would also say this is that until I see this movie on the screen, I'm not going to get excited.
Yeah, and it'll be 5 years later, so that's
because
frustrating.
We don't know how many more delays we're going to get.
Yeah. And then we also have The Authority planned. No director attached to that with a TBD. Batman the Brave and the Bold TBD with Andy Muschietti attached. I'm getting less and less excited about that.
More and more.
We can't figure out the Batman we already have, and now you have the Flash director attached to this. So you have the James Mangold Swamp Thing. That's still TBD, but Mangold is attached. You have Teen Titans with Anna Nogueira writing. Sergeant Rock was announced with Luger Guadagnino attached. And then they also announced a dynamic duo movie, which will be based upon Jason Todd and Dick Grayson. And then we also are searching for our Wonder Woman. So there's a lot of moving parts here, but the only actual dates we have are Supergirl, Clayface, and the Batman Part 2.
All in now. James Gunn, you have my attention.
Yeah, agreed.
News dump. Speaking of Superman, David Corenswet said that his dream role is to play an X-Wing pilot in a Star Wars film.
David Corenswet did such a good job in Superman that he is going to start to get a Chris Pratt-like opportunity here. They're going to start casting him in all sorts of stuff, left and right. Not quite the comedic chops that Chris Pratt has, but he's 6'4", something like that, clearly in shape. It's got that look. So I think we're going to see Corenswet and a lot of shit going forward. And I wouldn't rule out Corenswet coming into the Star Wars universe.
Speaking of Star Wars, news dump. Ryan Johnson said some stuff.
I'm doing this tonight. You're probably going to start a fight. This is the best news of the week, Goo. Ryan Johnson announced that his Star Wars trilogy was all very conceptual. Never any outline or treatment or anything. Never was really realized. He said nothing really happened with it. We had a great time working together, and they said, let's keep doing it. Ultimately, the short version is Knives Out happened. Now he's busy making murder mysteries. Just keep doing those. I won't watch them.
His trilogy might have been good, though. Might have been real good.
I agree, but he shot himself in the foot.
News dump. Spider-Man Brand New Day news, Mac.
Tom Holland is saying that Brand New Day is going to focus on shooting in real locations using old school filmmaking. And I like this because it's sort of going to jive with the new version of Spider-Man we'll be getting. You know, it'll be more local, less Avengers level stuff. And I think this might work really well, Goo.
Do you think it's going to be Spider-Man skateboarding and then his buddies behind him also on a skateboard with the camcorder?
It's actually going to be Brink 2 Spider-Man.
Brink is good.
Brink is great. I shouldn't make fun of Brink. Goo, while we have the folks here, Tom Holland also came and said that Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey was the job of a lifetime and will be unlike anything we've ever seen. He said it was amazing, the job of a lifetime, without a doubt. The best experience I've had on a film set. Incredible. It was exciting. It was different. I think the movie is going to be like anything we've ever seen. And to be fair, I'm not sure if I've ever been excited for something like The Odyssey. So he might be right. It might be unlike anything I've ever seen.
I was really excited for Oppenheimer, and that's kind of
not
in
even
the
close to the
same.
No.
I don't know, man.
Oppenheimer is a story from the 1940s.
Yep.
Set in the real world.
Mm-hmm.
The Odyssey is not set in the real world and is from like 2,000 years ago.
All news to me.
Maybe not 2,000. I don't know what the time frame is in it. Not 1940.
News dump. Jess Jones season 3. No, what is this headline?
Come on.
What is this?
Do some fucking homework for one time. I hope #Dork.
Mac does homework for one news dump, and now he is fucking all over me.
I hope Dork is ready to review Jess Jones season 3 because Kristen Ritter is teasing the amazing experience she had shooting Daredevil Born Again season 2. She said it was as if no time had passed. I think the fans are going to be very, very thrilled. We're doing some cool shit.
So stuff here, though.
Yeah, I like to think that Jess Jones would have said shit. I love her as Jess Jones. Jess Jones season 1 still peak Marvel television. So I'm stoked to have her back.
News dump. Got a new look at Wonder Man. This series is releasing on Disney Plus in December.
I gotta say, going into Ironheart, I had pretty low expectations. Same for Wonder Man. Coming out of Ironheart and seeing what they did and how they operated, it has me kind of excited for shit that I don't know, like Wonder Man.
We are going to review Ironheart at the end of this week. I am through 3 episodes, and I am ready to take that little step over the hump.
Love that for you.
News dump. Jansen Ackles says The Boys prequel series Vought Rising begins filming next month.
Yep, and we also saw, what's his name? Oi! From The Boys.
Oi!
What the hell's his name?
Billy Butcher.
Yeah, the guy that plays Billy Butcher. Why can't I think of his name?
He took my wife and me son.
He shared a message talking about the final season of The Boys, which is good. I hope it's great. And we are getting these spin-off series. Vought Rising specifically, if you're not aware, we have talked about this before. It's going to follow a murder mystery set in the 1950s and also include the origin stories of both Soldier Boy and Stormfront, 2 great characters.
So it's set around the same time as The Odyssey? News up. Dune Messiah is officially going to be called Dune Part 3. Makes sense, keeping with the same theme as the other one.
Yeah, this is interesting. And this is going to be the story about how Paul Atreides kind of goes south. Turns into not such a nice guy.
Like a duck.
I don't know shit. Like a duck. Yeah, ducks fly south. And together. I know so little going forward about what's going to happen in the Dune franchise that you could call it anything, and I'm still going to go see it.
I'm actually happy that I know nothing about it.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I've also heard from the Dune readers that after, even now, like the books kind of go.
Dune Messiah is not loved by a lot of people.
So I don't know. Don't do it.
Or just take the best ideas and let Villeneuve kind of do what he wants.
Or just let Christopher Walken walk around in the sand for an hour.
Yeah, I'm in on that too.
Yeah. Oh, I fell. He falls over a couple times or something.
A great Christopher Walken impression.
I didn't want to get too deep into it. I didn't want to insult the man.
No, I get it.
I was thinking the other day, maybe we bring back the Wheel of Impressions. That was an early staple in Mac and Goo.
Yeah, no, the people have been clamoring for it.
Of course, it was stolen by Jimmy Fallon.
Yes, yeah.
That asshole.
We should also get back to making those videos of covers with childhood instruments.
Oh, yeah, we also started that.
Yeah.
We did Boston accents first.
Carpool karaoke's. We did those too.
We did carpool karaoke speaking. James Corden. We created No Name Smurf. And that asshole. Oh, Smurf stunk.
Mount Rushmore's. Nate, you name it, we created it.
Ugh. I was so Smurf and confused by the end of that movie. What are their deals? What do Smurfs do? What are they? I don't understand Smurfs. Maybe that's the issue.
Up until like 2 weeks ago, I was still getting Smurfs and Trolls confused.
Well, I mean, they definitely ripped off the Trolls.
Or was it vice versa?
Maybe the Trolls ripped them off first, and then they ripped it. It's a lot like, okay.
Chicken and the egg.
Friday the 13th ripped off Halloween, but they took it a step further, and then Halloween had to rip off Friday the 13th to keep up.
Agreed.
We did it.
That's
News
the
dump.
Perfect analogy.
But our first look at the new Harry Potter HBO series that has started filming, we saw Dominic McLaughlin as the boy wizard, and oh boy, he is exactly what I think Harry Potter looks like.
That's pronounced that way and not McLaughlin? I'm not sure. I'm genuinely asking.
Speaking as someone who has very little Scottish in their blood, or at least as my father tells me I do, I believe it's McLaughlin.
Okay. All right, I'll take your word for it. I know you're not really a pothead.
No.
I'm like half a pothead. I think this
your
HBO
father's side, right?
Yeah. It's a good joke.
Thank you.
This Harry Potter HBO series has a chance to be one of the greatest television series of all time. The movies were whimsical, very oriented for like adolescents. I think the series, it being on HBO, is going to be a little more serious, a little bit more adult-oriented.
Well, the
but
film
still
series
follow the
did,
books.
but the film series did grow with its audience, though.
It did. It got darker as the story got older, the kids got older. But it was still, there was still whimsy there, and I like the idea that HBO is going to probably take a little bit of freedom with some stuff here. And also the movies didn't include a lot of things. So
You saw the photos of Dom McLaughlin, though, right?
I did not.
It's pretty fucking crazy. It looks like the cover of a book.
Love that.
News dump. I usually judge my things by the cover of the book. I also don't know how to read, so that's an issue.
Yeah.
But we now know who will be directing the Hot Wheels movie, and that is John M. Chu.
The Hot Wheels.
It's so hot. Oh, let's talk about this real quick. This reminds me of this. I got myself 2 snack wraps over the weekend.
Yeah.
The hot and the ranch. Number one, the hot one, I think it doesn't focus enough on the flavor, and it's too hot for its own good.
I didn't care for it. Like,
I
I'm
didn't
never
like
going to
it.
order a spicy one, hot one, whatever they're calling it again.
There wasn't enough flavor for the amount of spice. I'm like, I'm torturing myself for something that doesn't taste very good.
I agree. But the ranch one, go on the flip side, I thought was really good.
Oh yeah, let's correct this. Our Mac has an apology for the people. He said that bacon, if you add it to a snack wrap, costs $2. Mac, how much does it actually cost?
$2.
It's 88 cents.
Yeah, maybe you got a good McDonald's with different rules.
It's not a good
$2
McDonald's.
for me.
I went to McDonald's. You know how long
Which
it took
one did you
them?
go to?
I'm not going to weasel them out. Do you know
I went to
how
the one
long?
on Soldiers Field Road.
It was
$2.
not that one. Do you know how long it took them to bring my family their meal?
Oh, to be fair though, you were dining in at McDonald's, so that's on you.
It should take 5 minutes tops. Do
should
you know how
be in
long
the
it took
drive-thru.
them?
You should be in the drive-thru.
Over a half hour.
I'm blaming you on this one.
I'm blaming the McDonald's service on this
Drive-thru
one.
takes precedent. You don't dine in at McDonald's.
It's
What are
air
you-
conditioned
what
in
are
there.
you,
I'm not going to
fucking
eat in my
13?
car. My son is eating a Happy Meal. He's not going to eat in the car.
Well,
By the way, you know what the Happy Meal is right now?
what is it?
It's a Happy Meal. It's a little Happy Meal inside of the Happy Meal.
I don't like that.
I don't like it one bit. I was like, give me something licensed. What
It's
is
a
this?
bullshit promotion.
But the chicken bacon ranch is good. My
Yes.
only issue is that the chicken is subpar.
I actually tried the tenders a couple weeks ago too. So those just came out a couple months
Yeah.
ago. I thought they were okay.
I got a little gamey.
Gamey?
A little gamey.
So maybe it's just the McDonald's you went to because it seems like you had multiple issues there.
I definitely had some issues.
Okay.
I also don't eat McDonald's a lot. I think I go like every 4 or 5 years.
I have McDonald's breakfast sandwiches probably a couple times a month. They're quite good.
They look good.
They are.
I wish I was allowed to eat.
And they're hash browns.
News up. Oh, we didn't talk about Hot Wheels at all. It's John
Right.
M. Chu.
Mm.
I don't
And
know. Is it my son dumping over his giant bucket of cars and just driving through his little Hot Wheel
So is
city?
it going to be that? So is it? Oh, so you're thinking like maybe will it be a combination of the Fast and Furious meets Barbie?
Meets Lego movie?
Now I'm somewhat intrigued.
I'm not. I mean,
Okay.
we've already seen all 3 of those.
Yeah, but not together.
Think of the addition. Think of the math. News dump. Tom Cruise told Backstage XP, and that's a real website.
That's
It's
a real
not.
place.
It's not what you think it is.
No, you don't have to pay $9.99 a month for that stuff.
That he is working on 8 other movies right now with director Christopher McQuarrie.
First of all, that's not true. There might be 8 ideas floating around. They're not working on 8 other movies right now. Number 2, McQuarrie has made some good movies with Tom Cruise. At some point, you're going to want to make a movie that requires like legitimate acting.
No.
Not
Cash
Tom
cow.
Tom Cruise.
You milk that cash cow, baby.
Well, the last 2 Mission Impossible movies were not cash cows.
I would also, you're absolutely right. They're not actually working on the 8 movies because Tom Cruise does not half-ass anything that he does. He
That's
is
true.
completely focused on this. He's doing one with a very serious focus at a time, and then he has some stuff on the back burner.
Yeah.
News down. And then finally, Mac wrote, get your tissues ready because Scrubs, we are getting a reboot, and it is moving forward at ABC. Donald Faison, Sarah Chalk, and Zach Braff will all be reprising their roles. Is Cox coming back?
That's a good question. This is the biggest news of the week for you.
No, it's not. I really liked the first couple seasons, and then it did fall off, and then it went to ABC. It was not very good over there. And then they had a 9th season where Dave Franco was the main star. Aziz Ansari was also on the show.
I never cared for the show, but I also didn't dislike the show. It was one of those shows, like, if it's on, okay, I'll watch it. I'm not seeking it out. It has garnered a bit of like a community like following after the fact, where people were like, "Oh, this show was great. We missed this show." I don't know. I don't like. We're. I guess with a hospital show, you can have it forever, perpetually. But I don't know.
Don't get me wrong. The show was on occasion squirting lemons in your eyes. Is that how you cry?
I believe so.
They were cutting onions right in front of you, but. They do have the one that got to me the most. You can hear this on our Tear Jerker episodes, 148 maybe, in the Mac and Goo catalog. That the episode, spoiler, where Brendan Fraser was dead the whole time, I fucking bawled.
It is truly one of the sadder moments in television history.
Yeah. Perry looks at him.
And
he says... What, are you going to take some photos of kids with cake on their face or something? And it goes around to Zach Braff and is like, where do you think we are right now? And then I think Snow Patrol starts playing maybe? It wasn't that one. No.
That's the Fray, right?
I know, but it might have been Snow Patrol.
Step one, say we need.
It wasn't that song.
I know, but I do like that song.
But what is the song?
Chasing Cars?
No, I can hear it in my head, but I can't.
Hum it.
I can't even do that. What if they copyright us?
Oh, good point. I'm pull up Spotify right now because now I'm curious.
You're gonna Spotify the song that plays when Brendan Fraser dies?
No, I'm gonna look up Snow Patrol.
Scrubs? Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, it's gotta be Chasing Cars, right?
Dies song.
If I lie here.
No, it's Joshua Radin Winter.
Joshua Radin Winter?
Yeah, Joshua Radin Winter.
Yeah, this is definitely it.
Oh, come on. You're going to make me cry right now. Stop.
All right, I don't want to get banned from YouTube.
Yeah, that's enough. Start bawling my eyes out in a second. Jeez, Mac. They also had the episode where Laverne dies. They had the one when they went to ABC and then they played Death Cab for Cutie.
I Will Follow You Into the Dark is one of the saddest and greatest songs of all time.
They had that one.
So this is my issue with Scrubs is not that it wasn't funny at its funniest and not that it wasn't emotional at its emotionalist. It was the same episode every time. 20 minutes of hijinks and fucking around. And in the last 2 minutes, they tried to gut punch it.
Oh, but what about when?
Single time.
What about when he gets with Chalk and they start playing? The choral up in my lonely room. I will say the soundtrack, Scrubs. I do really like it. They introduced me to the choral. I like that a lot.
There you go.
Up in my lonely room, when I'm dreaming of you.
Ooh.
Oh, what can I do? We're gonna get flagged for that right there because that sounds just like them. We're getting picked up on all those AI algorithms right now. News dump. All right, so check us out at the end of the week. We'll be doing Iron Hearts. Hopefully I finish it in time, and if I don't, Mac will just have to talk about the last 3 episodes without me.
I still beg of you to go watch 28 Years Later. Please.
You have a choice. I have so much time. I have to watch Smurfs again. And again, at least 3 more times.
Well, I'll tell you, if we don't get a fucking Fant 4-stick screening, then we're going to have plenty of time for 28 Years Later.
Let's just say this. I'm going to get in.
What the fuck does that mean for me?
I'm going to try and get you in.
What fucking situation we got going on here?
You and I are now climbing over fences. We're chiseling little holes in the wall. We're trying to scurry our way in there.
I need a fucking Bobby V glasses and mustache type of situation.
This reminds me of the time that you were almost banned from all the screenings because they thought you were someone who
I wore
cheered
a Spider-Man shirt
Spider-Man.
to an Avengers movie, and then some other fucking primo idiot was screaming during the movie, and then got in a screaming match about the screaming. And so they were just on the hunt for some dingus in a Spider-Man shirt.
And they said,
I
was
one
it
of the
you?
Suspects.
They asked if it was you.
I said, no. No.
Oh, what a time to be alive.
Oh, it could have been more offended.
All right, so check us out then. News Dump.